This message is for somebody's energy that you're trying to understand or determine if it's kind of bad or good. If they're a villain, a victim, if they're worth trusting or not. This could even be somebody like you're spectating, like you're just seeing from afar, you don't know them personally, but it's like you're on the fence, okay? So this message is about that for you. If you don't have any situation in your life like that right now or anything on your mind where you're like, are they, aren't they? This is not your reading, all right? But if something comes to mind right away, something that you've, been wondering about, even for a time, but it's like still on your mind, then this is for you. And we're going to ask you to please take a deep breath and just clear your energy. Let it all out. Some of you need a good anger release, by the way. I heard shout, shout, let it all out. That's like some of you just need to scream into a pillow, punch something, scream till you cry. You need a really good anger release, maybe many, okay? Healthy anger release. All right, tuning into your angels, high vibrational truth. Tell us about this energy that you're on the fence with. Tell us the truth about this energy that you're on the fence with. Please and thank you. Tell us the truth about this energy that you're on the fence with. Yeah, see, I'm seeing something about social media here for some of you. So there could have been an off and on energy with checking socials or communicating on socials, okay? It looks like there was some kind of either a romantic interest or a romantic storyline embedded in this, embedded or connected to this person, this energy. And again, it's like your intuition is not fully sure here. Am I projecting? Am I really clear about this? Am I using past resentments or traumas and then projecting them? Or am I actually hearing my intuition? Give me one about judgment in reverse, please and thank you. Interesting. So, okay. Here is one big tell. It was the bravest thing for you, the most healed and bravest thing for you not to engage or move forwards with this person, okay? Or it was the bravest thing for somebody you're spectating not to move forwards with this person and for them to be removed from their life. This person or you that is connected to this situation and not necessarily the person in question. So there could be you could be watching a story of two other people that aren't you, and trying to determine who's who. Or this could be your energy dealing with that questionable energy directly. But the one who got out and the one who's able to kind of bring that to surface and not have engaged or, for this to be permanently removed, that is the person who's grown past their fear into bravery. That is the one that feels noble, whether that's you or a third person here. It feels like they passed something very good by doing this. Let's try to get more of a direct read on the questionable energy itself, its intentions, its truth. Okay, well, its intentions are definitely not for any kind of emotional stability here or safety. Interesting. I'm also not really seeing sexual intentions here. So the main point that Spirit wants to say is that this questionable energy was part of a lesson of growth, to learn new things, to come into new paradigms. The experience was needed, or even your awareness of somebody else's experience was needed. There's something you're learning about this, and in the future, not too far in the future, there's going to be something new you're learning, directly related to this energy or this spectating that you're doing. It's like it's going to help you to get past old paradigms and attachments and continue to outgrow them, to continue to find more strength, continue to feel brave. There's not a lot of attention actually on the energy in question's intentions itself, because it's kind of obvious. It's like if you're questioning it, that says everything you need to know. And it's more a journey between you and yourself of standing your ground, of conquering with like self-doubt. It doesn't mean that we're not a part of things and we don't project at times. It's true, we do. But I'm hearing this is so far diluted, like it's been so far diluted down the rabbit hole, that it's time to lift yourself up thoroughly, or to be lifted up thoroughly, which does require an overcorrection. So like if you've been living in a very muddy, dark paradigm for a long time around these kinds of energies, in order to be lifted up out of that into more clarity, you need constant affirmation of like, yes, yes, yes. We don't need to entertain really any doubt on our journey up and out, if that makes sense. This is really complicated to word. I hope this is coming across and makes sense, but your question of somebody not being, even as a spectator, is very on point, but it's especially for the one who instigated this experience, in a sense, the one who's kind of being brave and not wanting to engage with this person anymore, not wanting it to come back around. You know, that could be you, that could be somebody you're watching here. That person is really on a self-development journey, and they're the one trying to understand the situation or convey it from a pretty honorable and learning place. One more card before we close up, and then we'll see how this all lands with you. Anything else to clarify this fully, angels? Please. Yeah. Whatever this experience, this energy is, it's causing a huge transformation for you, even if you're watching, for the people involved, like, but especially the one who experienced being victimized, which is the one that your intuition has been telling you, whether you're not sure if it's your intuition or not. No, it's kind of your first feeling on it. Absolutely huge growth and huge peace and release from this. This isn't going to bother anymore. This isn't going to be a burden anymore. If there ever was any kind of romantic interest at some point too, I feel like that needed to happen to create some kind of attraction so the lesson could be delivered. But the safety and the protection of no longer being in that situation is absolutely relevant. It's prevalent. And just the way that this causes a huge awakening for you or somebody as a third person that you're spectating, like, is massive.